Hey guys, all right, we're checking our grammar exercises 144 through 151, and see how you did on these exercises. You should have looked at handbook section 35. This is all about using correct diction, using the correct words, all right? So you should have looked through that handbook section as you were going through the exercises. That will help you make sure that you didn't miss something, all right? So exercise 144. Number one, affect should be affect with an E. Number two should be is it not easy or isn't it easy, not ain't. And then aggravated should be irritated, not aggravated. Number three, a verse should be adverse. Number four, all right is two words, all, A-L-L, and right. Except is the wrong one there. It should be A-C-C-E-P-T. Number five, between should be among. Number six, lab should be laboratory, okay? And then exam should be examination. Number seven, except was the wrong one, should be ACC. Number eight should be he is not. Number nine, all the farther is incorrect. We would say as far as. Number 10, we don't say amounts up to, we just say amount to. So you cross out up. Number 11, many people, not lots of. Number 12, most should be almost. Phones should be telephones. Number 13, alluded should be referred. Number 14, illusions should be allusions with an A, and amount should be number. So some of those corrections, like telephone instead of phone, examinations instead of exam, we were trying to put it into appropriate formal English, is why we were changing those there, okay? Exercise 145, so check how many you missed there. Exercise 145, number one should be will center on a comparison, not center around. Number two, between you and me. Number three, because the price of gas. Number four was correct. Number five, you should bring your diving gear. Number six should be besides, not beside, besides, meaning in addition to you, besides. Number seven, awfully should be extremely. Number eight, aren't I should be am I not. Because remember, aren't I was like saying, are I not? And I aren't. No, it should be am I not, supposed to sit somewhere, not somewheres. Number nine should be since a group of us. We don't say bunch. That's not standard formal English. Then we each had better have a flashlight. And number 10, Peter was eager, not anxious. And then instead of but as he, it should be but since he was, or you say but because he was. And then he sliced his first shot badly, not bad. Okay, 15 points possible there. Exercise 146. I suspect, not expect. Number two, instead of enthused, should be enthusiastic. And he didn't go to should be he did not intend to. Number three, again, enthused should be enthusiastic. Number four, elicited should be elicited with an E. Number five, continual should be continuous. Number six, expect should be suspect, and it's different from mine, not different than mine. Number seven, a senator cited, it should be with a C, C-I-T-E-D. Number eight should be because of tight deadlines, not due to. Number nine should be eminent, E-M-I-N-E-N-T, and then it should be immigrated with an I, not emigrated. Number 10, it's not complected, it's complexioned, a light complexioned man. And then it should be seemed uninterested, not disinterested. Number 11, comprise should be composed. Then it should be buses, trucks, Cushman carts, and station wagons, period. We don't end with and, etc. in standard formal English, okay? Exercise 147. There were 17 points possible there. 147, number one, if Max had planned, cross out that of, we don't say had of, okay? He would not have run out of gas. Number two, penicillin makes him feel strange, not funny. Number three, you ought to measure, not had ought, the height with a T, not height, okay? Number four, Formally should be formerly, not formally. Formerly. Number 9, hung should be hanged. When you're talking about people, it is hanged, not hung. Okay. Number 6, instead of saying in order to, just say to vote in an election. Number 7, drop the steel ball into the pool of water. Number 8, impacted should be affected with an A. Number 9, flaunted should be flouted. Flaunted is when you show something off. Flouted is when you ignore, okay, or disregard. Number 10, not hopefully. Hopefully means full of hope. So I hope he will not infer, not imply. Number 11, regardless. We don't say irregardless. We just say regardless of how well Sarah did, she still cannot prepare, not fix, cannot prepare a complete meal. 16 possible there. Exercise 148. Did you lose? LOSE. Number 2, nauseous should be nauseated. Nauseated. Number 3, phenomenon, NON. Okay, when you're talking about one. Number 4, we don't say kind of. In formal English, we say Mr. Shaw was rather worried. Number 5, instead of leave, we should say let. Number 6, my stomach felt as if. Okay, don't use like as a conjunction. Okay, should be as if. Number 7, nice should be beautiful. Number 8, quote should be quotation. Number 9, learn should be taught. Nice should be pretty song or a beautiful song, a melodic song, just not nice. Okay. Number 10, Anna and I, not myself, decided to bring in a neutral person. Let him pour. Pour should be P-O-R-E, not pour, like you're pouring from a pitcher. All right. And number 11, instead of saying was pretty mad, that's very informal, we would say the media were rather angry. Okay. That's the factory owner. All right. Exercise 149. Number 1, terribly should be extremely, but I would surely. So extremely and surely. Number 2, because it was raining outside, cross out so, he decided. Number 3, sensuous should be sensual. Number 4, you don't need to say the reason, just say many schools are named after Horace Mann because. Remember, we don't say the reason is because, all right? Number 5, which should be who. Remember, we don't make people witches. So several of the missionaries who had eaten it, and we don't say took sick, we say became ill. Number 6, the reason them scientists, and there it is again, the reason because. No, just say those scientists are putting on protective suits because. Number 7, this kind of watch seldom, if ever, goes on sale. Okay, so 3 things to correct there. Number 8, today I feel somewhat better, but yesterday I thought I would surely have to go to the hospital. Number 9, real should be really. And number 10, them should be those. We don't say so terribly expensive, just say those cupcakes are very expensive. Is that they are made. We don't say the reason is because. Or if you got rid of the reason is because, right, you could just say those cupcakes are so very expensive because they are made with. Okay, you could correct it that way. All right, exercise 151. Number 1, what do you think of the price of this piece of furniture? We don't say things like price-wise, expense-wise, or don't put wise on the end of a word, okay? What do you think of the price of this piece of furniture? Number 2, please try to find. We don't say try and, it's try to find all your errors. Number 3, how long had Dad been waiting for the bus? Number 4, on what day will the graduation ceremony occur, not transpire? Number 5, I read that. We don't say I read where or I saw where, okay? Or I heard. I read that a Chinese doctor wants to get out. Remember, we don't say wants out, wants in. We say to get out of his country. Is going to try to get, not try and get. Number 6, my grandfather used to be able to throw the shot put a long way, not ways. Okay. Number 7, a bad accident almost happened, not transpired, when I was driving toward, no S, St. Paul. Since that night, I've never started my car unless I first put on my seatbelt. Number 8, we don't say the widow woman. A widow is a woman who lost her husband. So we just say the widow would have no place where she could go. But fortunately, her lawyer had discovered that the type of lease she has. And then number 9, I waited for Rachel for 50 minutes while she tried to find a dress whose color she liked. Again, we don't want to say color-wise, okay? All right, and then the last one, exercise 151. Okay, number 1, Mr. Hawthorne implied that he wanted to get out. Number 2, I have not found any of the art supplies that of the art supplies I can use. I should have done, not should have did. I should have done my shopping and then cross out more and just say earlier. Okay. You could also have said, I have found none of the art supplies. Okay. Instead of I have not found any. Just so you get rid of that double negative there. Number 3, I read that, repeated exposure. Number 4, neither my father nor my brothers have flown one of those. Number 5, almost, not most, all the drugs had an adverse effect with an E. Number 6, your savings will not amount to, cross out the up, much unless, not without. Number 7, change give to gave. Being that should be because. Give him a ticket because. Number 8, these should be this, and ways should be way. Number 9, mad should be angry, and loose should be lose, Lose. Number 10, helps should be help. Number 11, them should be those, transpire should be take place. Number 12, ways should be way, and again, ways should be way. Number 13, between you and me is the object of the preposition. We need objective case. I am extremely eager to get started. Don't say awfully, and anxious means you're nervous or worried. So I'm extremely eager. Number 4, a group of workmen were standing around the building site. In this case, it's S-I-T-E when you're talking about construction, okay, or a place. Number 15, irregardless should be regardless, and height should be height. Take the H off. Number 16, Blake and I, nominative case because it's the subject. Party should be person. Number 17, cross out the reason is, and it should just be, we do not have snow tires on our car because it seldom snows. You should also cross out ever. Just say it seldom snows in Mississippi. And number 18, I became ill. And then today I feel well. All right. So your total possible for this section today was 151 points. So please send me a comment letting me know how many you missed for today. Then make sure that you have read The Dangerous Game for tomorrow. And then we will talk about our next author and story. Thank you.